Let's talk activities and Seesaw. When you have activities in your library, even if you have co teachers, that is your library and no one can get into it. Because of that, you do have to utilize a way to share your activities out with colleagues. And Seesaw has actually come up with a great way of doing this. So I'm going to walk you through some quick steps on the two-way process of both finding activities for yourself and then also sharing activities with your colleagues. When it comes to activities, everything starts in this green plus check area. So I'm going to click on the green plus and go to assign activity. It is also the spot where you're going to find your activity library and access to other libraries that you can pull activities from. So across the top, you're going to notice that there is a community section, a school and district, and a my library. The community section is where all teachers can share activities if they have ambassador status. So, what that means is around the world, teachers using Seesaw who have gained the level of ambassador with Seesaw have the ability to share their activities internationally. Now, you can go and search this, and as this pulls up, it does take a second sometimes for it to pull up onto your computer because it's a pretty large database. But as it pulls up onto your computer, you're going to notice that you have some different sections that you can refine your search. You can search by grade levels. You can search by content area, and then you can search by something really specific. Say you want to do something for Halloween and you want to only find activities with respect to Halloween. You can go ahead and you can search and refine your search right in that search tab. So this is the biggest and most extensive library of activities available for teachers using Seesaw. The next level down is our district level. And again, this is another place where teachers within the Vacaville Unified School District have shared their activities. So I'm going to go ahead and click there. And this is again a place where teachers can go find things that have already been made rather than reinventing the wheel. And the cool thing about this spot is that it's resources and materials being used in our district. So it might align perfectly with the curriculum that your grade level is using and the other schools in the district are using. Again, you have all of these great search resources that you can refine your search down to what you're looking for. So we've got grade level, we have subject or content area. You can even search by a specific school that you teach at or the whole district. And again, if you want to go find something that maybe has to do with a holiday or a specific book, you can refine your search even to a smaller topic. So just keep in mind that this is the place where you can go find amazing things for yourself. So for example, I could go ahead and click in here and I could look for Halloween. And I might want to find something that is specific for Halloween. And it looks like nobody has put in any Halloween. Let's put pumpkins. And nobody's put in pumpkins. But when I first went in there, I noticed something that had to do with pumpkins and it was really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. And I'm going to show you how to grab something from the library to bring it into your library. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scroll down a tiny bit. Oh, I think I didn't see something there. I thought I did. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab something from my teaching partner, Sylvia Rodriguez. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to grab it by clicking on the heart. You click on the heart and that immediately has now become part of your library. So as I click on the heart, it's now part of my library. I click my library, and as I come into my own library, you will notice that that item by Sylvia Rodriguez is going to be in my library to use, and now I can send it to my students. So there is the item that Sylvia shared. Now, that's all in the direction of let me find something and let me bring it to my Seesaw. What happens when I have something fantastic in my Seesaw and I want to share it out with the teachers in the district? Or maybe just at my site. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this. It's the second time I've shared it because my last video was a dud, but I'm going to go ahead and share this out and show you. If I open up this delightful Build Your Own Frankenstein that I found on social media, it's another place you can share your wonderful activities. If you click on these three dots, it will allow you to share anything that you've created from your library and you now want to get out to the general public in the world of Seesaw. So if you notice, you have the share option of sharing to your school or district libraries. That would be Seesaw libraries. You can email to teachers directly. You can also share across social media, and you can copy just a link and directly email something with a link to the teachers that you want to share this item with. The easiest way to do this is to just click the first top one, and you're going to give parameters for searching to make sure that when we searched on that other page, it's easy to find. So searching by grade level band, searching by subject area, and then narrowing it to where you're going to share this. Now, I've already shared it out, so it actually says remove, but the button here would be blue. You'd click it, and it would immediately share to our district library or our school and district library. So now I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to show you what that looks like because I did just share this out a moment ago, and it is now showing up in the Vacaville Seesaw Library. So again, it's a two-way stream here. I can pull things into my library, but I can also take things from my library and share them out. So here is this beautiful Build Your Own Frankenstein, and that is an activity that I have given the heart to, which means it's now in my library. I've shared it. The cool thing about this as an example is that I found it on a Facebook Seesaw page in social media. I liked it there. The teacher had shared it as a link in Facebook. I clicked on it and it immediately went into my Seesaw account library. But I noticed it wasn't in our district's library. And this is a really fun activity for kids to have just a little bit of silliness in building their own Frankenstein monster. And when you think about this, it went from social media to my library, and now from my library out to our district's library. Again, I'm going to bring this full circle. You have the ability to share things in Seesaw back and forth, out to others and back to yourself. What your co-teachers and you cannot do is step into each other's libraries by being a co-teacher. It's all based in sharing. I hope this helps. I will be creating more really great tidbits and tips and tricks with respect to Seesaw, but definitely share the things you're creating, because the more we collaborate, the easier the job can be for all of us, especially during these times.